MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Number 27 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Flash Pittman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Miami, the left fielder, number 2.
First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off speed.
Got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Kevin Pittman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Pittman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Faulkner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And this throw gets away from him. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. Coming to the plate now, Steve Stevens, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
1-0. Here it is. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave one. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Shaw is on the mound for game two. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Stewart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 3.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Christian Mullen.
And the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Standing in, Brian Malone. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, number 3.
The pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Chris Hall, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, number 23. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in, Dennis Evans. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch popped up. Malone is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 45.
Up next from Miami, Shaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Down low.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you can waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
To the plate now, Flash Pittman. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Faulkner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Bob Stewart. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Striding into the box, Virgil Stewart. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Chad Stewart.
Now to the plate, Chad Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, no.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
In now, James Norris, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch.
No.
Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Count remains 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Still even at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now for the Marlins, Stephen Pittman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
No.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pittman down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
At the plate now, Steve Stevens. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Stevens, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Steve Stevens goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Standing in now, number 3, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
So striding in, Chris Hall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-1 home.
Ball outside.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again. Number 23. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Miami's out in front 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Cody Faulkner.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, number 27. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box now, Stewart. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
At the plate, Christian Mullins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Brian Malone. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
From the stretch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, Bob Stewart. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Dennis Evans.
Dennis Evans.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fouled away. So 1-1.
Ball 2.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The pitch.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
The pitcher, Shaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Well, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Ready for another shot now. Flash Pittman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Ball.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Virgil Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Virgil Stewart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Popped him up. Hall in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chad Stewart.
Settling in now, Chad Stewart. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, James Norris, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses again, 2-0. Norris takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
plate now, Cody Faulkner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now to the plate, number 27. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. It's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 2. Ready once again, Stephen Pittman, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
And there's ball 2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Stewart is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Kevin Pittman.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pittman. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And the count will be full.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Steve Stevens. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Go. You're playing 11, 1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Chris Hall will be next. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Now at the plate, Chris Hall. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
The set and the 1-0.
Ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Number 23 would be next. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready with the 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Stewart over to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Mullins.
For the Reds, the first baseman, Christian Mullins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Standing in, Brian Malone. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Bob Stewart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Three our score with a man on at first and 1 away. throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 2-0 on the way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now that's popped up. Here now the 2-2. Line drive, base hit to right. Malone rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. To the plate now, Virgil Stewart. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
High. Lane 11.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Chad Stewart comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. 1-1 the count now. 3 runs already home here. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Steve McDonald enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
McDonald.
James Norris will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. McDonald is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping into the box, Cody Faulkner.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Now the 1-0.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 low.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So here now is the pitcher, number 27. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
In now for the Reds, Stewart. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Stepping up now, Christian Mullins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 8 and the Marlins 3. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Dennis Evans.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steve McDonald.
Lee Owens will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Marlins, number 14, Lee Owens.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Flash Hickman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Stewart has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Steve Wilson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 18, Steve Wilson.
Ready for another chance, Brian Malone.
The second baseman, Brian Malone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And the pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Bob Stewart, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Virgil Stewart, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's too high.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Stephen Pittman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pittman. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Now that the third baseman.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the imposing power bat, Steve Stevens. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on.
No strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. So digging in now, Chad Stewart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The catcher, number 40.
At the plate, James Norris. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 2-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Cody Faulkner. Here's the first pitch to him.
No.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Swing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Willett will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dylan McLaughlin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 33.
Striding in, number 3, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get ahead.
Into the box, Chris Hall, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, number 23, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Three and 0 now. Dennis Evans will be next. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Riding in once again, Dennis Evans. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's too late as he's in there. Runners are at second and third with one down. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Ross Matthews will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 53, Ross Matthews.
A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Back up the middle. Oh, what a play. The throw to first in time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Number 26 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 26.
Now batting, Dylan McLaughlin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate, Stewart. He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in, Christian Mullins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Cincinnati.
To the plate now, Brian Malone, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Two out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Reds 9 and the Marlins 4. Number 22 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 22.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Flash Pittman. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First pitch coming, here it is. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th, strike 1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still 2-2.
No.
Full count. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Stephen Pittman, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number one. So a great sliding catch there, and it's certainly worthy of the show track treatment. We see that he really played that ball about as well as you can. The high 90s route efficiency is evidence of that, and it really made the difference. So stepping in, Kevin Pittman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1, here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Reds get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Number 27 earns the victory on the mound. Shaw was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.